Where we go? Which way?
And for the first time ever, having dinner in Dobby, Rick in his van.
Just f***ing mate there. Oh, mate.
Morning. It's a wet one this morning. Fortunately though, I never got the brunt of it because I've been behind Rick. The wind's been slamming his van. He radioed me this morning and he says, I've only 2 hours sleep, mate. The van kept moving and the rain's just been better in it. I think it's going to be a wee chill day today. Maybe take a wee day off and just edit some stuff, but I think round about 6 we might hit I think it's the Dinorwic quarry. As good as it is to go to places when the weather's scorching and it's hot and it's sunny and it's blue skies, you need to get the wee moody vibe as well, don't you? So I feel like the Dinorwic quarry would be epic with a moody vibe. And there's supposed to be a wee village there, like a wee abandoned village. Remember that I said my head was all sunburnt? Even just that is so tender. Last night I was sitting at the edge of the door speaking to Rick. We were talking to each other from the van. I got up and my head hit the metal frame. Felt as though there was just all these knives just digging into my head. Obviously I never let Rick know. You know, I toughed it out until I got in the van and then I started crying. I have took a picture that I would show you, but I don't want to get flagged on YouTube. I've practically got a semicircle wound, if you want to call it that, so I'm going to need to stop and get some Sudocrem maybe, just to cover it. But it's a decent wound, it's a decent wound. So Rick's not the only one that's had these issues. I've got a wee bit of sunburn with a wee wound.
I need to stop farting, my van stinks. I'm going to step out of the shops and I'm just going to stink.
We're passing the bit where Rick gets stuck.
Again, I've come off the road.
You know the rules this time, mate. You're done.
Could you imagine?
Do you know what? See, if anybody else asked me that question, I would probably say, nah, like, you can't imagine that. But with you, I'm starting to imagine everything's possible with you.
I'm not going to lie, I'm a little scared. There it is, there's the spot.
Damn, damn, damn. That's sort of been in right there. That ditch there, that is a big ditch. How he got out of that is unbelievable. I was sitting thinking last night, I feel like Wales is a lot more closer to Scotland or related to Scotland than what it is to England. They speak a funny language. The weather is all over the place and so unpredictable. And they've got the mountain ranges that are basically close to Glencoe. So I would proudly say Wales is more closer to Scotland than what they are England.
In this weather, the next danger is potholes that we can't see.
And that will be the end of me.
I will stop though and film it.
I'd expect nothing less. I don't feel like he should be talking on the radio, especially on this road while he's driving. The old standoff.
Just going to keep driving towards me, is he?
There's 2 of us and 1 of him.
Yeah, she's going to have to go down.
I'm not reversing, mate. I'm not doing the same thing that you done.
Does that not make sense? Just not to let people reverse up the hill.
This woman's expecting us to reverse. Look at all the space that she's got. Literally all of that. Some people.
If one of us has an incident like me getting beached out or in a ditch or anything, the rule should be that if it happens to you, for example, you don't film it, I do. If it happens to me, you film it, I don't, and then we can just throw the viewers to each other's channels to see it.
I mean, I feel you're stepping on what I've already started. But listen, mate, if you want to make it your idea, then I'm happy to say it's your idea.
Sorry, we need to turn around and go back on ourselves.
You do realise that you're becoming the James May of this trip. Captain No Direction. This is like the 4th road he's led us down where it's been the wrong way. But do you know what? Rick doesn't just find a lay-by. He goes for miles until we need to turn.
How is my rear end looking?
I'm going to assume that you're meaning your van because it's just, you know, you've took me to all these abandoned places or, you know, isolated places and then you know, you've bought me a beer and all that stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and say you're wondering about your van since you were in a ditch yesterday, but your rear end's looking lovely, son.
Well, thank you very much. Yes, and I did think of that.
It's a shame there's no overnight parking here, so we're probably not going to be here for the night. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do some editing and get that out of the way, because we've been shooting a ton of footage. So I think I'm just going to get in the back and chill and just do that. As much as I like driving, and actually I don't like driving, but as much as I love going and seeing new places and stuff, just nothing beats a rainy, windy day in a camper van. It's just mental to think what else could possibly happen on this trip. Touch wood, it's not us. Touch wood, nothing else to Rick either, but I'm going to get some cereal and just enjoy that view. Oh, I thought that was the milk there. I was ready to unscrew the soda cream. There's only a couple of things I'm scared of spilling in this van. One of them is pee, and the second is milk.
About to open the barn doors, mate. It smells like a farmyard.
So we're going to make our way to the quarry, because it does look as though it's brightening up a wee bit, and then we can get in and explore the quarry. So if you remember the episode where we went and paddleboarded, I didn't film the park up because I was charging my batteries, whereas Rick did catch it. Obviously me and Rick are filming the same episode, but you're just going to get it from a different point of view if you go and see his version. He's also trying to hit 1,000 subscribers as well. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, I know it would mean a lot to him, so head on over, give him a wee follow, give him a wee like, and see the trip from his perspective. I don't really care if it's raining while we're exploring it, but as long as we can get a wee drone shot, that'd be nice. Llanberis. Going to park it in here. I'm away to get my Subway, so see you guys in a bit. I feel like my eyes were a bit too big for my belly. You can always tell the Englishman on the trip. Rick just messaged me saying he doesn't have a coat or a rain jacket or anything like that. I think it's a mandatory thing from Scotland that we always carry a raincoat. Typical Englishman, forgetting it. So he's away to get fleeced 40, 50 quid for a jacket. Even though it says sunny, you should prepare for any weather.
No chance. £115 for the cheapest one in the sale.
See, I just told the camera you're going to get fleeced for 40, 50.
I'll pay for up to 30. I'm not paying any more than that. I'm not that desperate. Well, I am a bit, but...
I've got a black bag if you want that.
Do you know what? I might just...
It might come to that. Should have prepared for any weather. That's Rick walking out with bin bags that he's going to wear as a poncho. That's what happens when you buy heavy duty. And as we see, the rhinoceros is birthing a Rick. Buy cheap, expect cheap results.
Oh yeah, what do you expect?
Let's get to the quarry. So as most of you know, I'm a singer-songwriter. For the ones that don't, I'm a singer-songwriter. For the ones that don't know, I actually built Dobby to record music in and write music in. Go to lovely places like Wales and just be inspired to write, record, and all that jazz. I was going to put the full music episodes on RobnDob, but the way that the algorithm works on YouTube, it would mess it up. So the way that I'm going to do it is I'm going to go away somewhere, I'm going to shoot the van life stuff for RobnDob, and I'm going to shoot the music stuff as well for RobnDob Music, but I'm going to shoot it as like one episode kind of thing. For RobnDob, it'll have all the van life stuff and just a wee smidgen of music, and then on the RobnDob Music side, I'm going to have a smidgen of van life and the full episode of how I made the track, wrote it. So obviously if you're not interested in the music side, you've still got RobnDob for the van life content, but then on the other hand, if you are into music and you're interested in seeing how the sausage is made, you'll be able to see how the song was made in its entirety. The version that I put on RobnDob will just be like a wee snippet, the setup and seeing a wee bit of what I'm doing, and then maybe a wee preview of the finished result. Whereas on the RobnDob Music side, you'll basically see it from start to finish. I have already shot maybe 3 or 4 episodes, but it's just having time to edit them. I want to do it right, so I'll be sure to let you know when it's up and running. You'll be glad you've got your bin liners now, eh?
Oh, it's ridiculous.
So as you can hear that rain, you can see that rain. It is coming down like cats and dogs.
I've just had a great idea. I've got a spare shower curtain in here. All I've got to do is cut a hole in the middle. Poncho!
This I need to see. So we are off. So I'm clearly doing this properly with the boots and the jacket and all that stuff. Like TC Rick. It actually looks not bad.
Hey? £109 in the shops for one of these.
Cheers, mate.
Which way, Rob? Where are we going? Which way?
He's wearing it inside out. Nice. Wow. Look at the cave there, cave there, cave there. A wee track for a cart or something, just took it up to the top. It's just so weird, like see when you stand next to something like that, like see when you see it on the camera, it doesn't look that big. I don't even know if I'm going to have any reference. There's just like wee buildings up there as well.
Along that ridge there, look, and then it goes down and then in towards that cave.
Size of them. Just look at that. Whew. Going to need to be ginger with this. Do you know what? I love the fact that Rick is doing this in a pair of trainers. Oh, I thought there was 2.
Yeah, there's one up down.
I think we should do the one up first, because then we're not having to climb up.
Do that on the way back.
Aye.
Oh yeah, go down it, yeah.
Oh! Cave right here, mate. Oh. Get some light on the subject here. So we're going to try and get to the cave that's just in there. But clearly not this way. Oh, it's got to be steep.
No, that's not even funny. It's not even funny, just right there. Mate, it's not even funny, mate.
I'm going down.
Come on, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Just be careful, just lean back. Just lean back.
See what up.
Just sit back. Do you want to know what? I got that on camera.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, man.
Rob! That's not even funny, just right there. Oh, mate.
There we go.
Just be careful, just lean back.
So, I think I've just had my scare of the trip. So we went up the way and I slid, and that's the ledge that I nearly fell off of, and it would have went straight down there and hit the rocks. I think he's just saved my life. I slid and I just kept sliding. So Rick just jumped in and saved my life. Obviously he filmed it first. I've cut my leg a wee bit and I've hurt my elbow, but I'm still here. And I'll be honest, he shit himself. I mean, I shit myself as well, but he really shit himself there. Oh my god. I still say that his van was worse though, but he would disagree.
Right there, Robbie.
My hero!
Whoa.
Well, at least we're at the cave. You can go right through it.
It's better be bloody worth it. You can see through this cave.
Oh man, that was cookie bomb time. I think I've hurt my hand as well, but maybe I'm in shock and I can't feel it. Look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? Wow. There's an old mining cart wheel. Wow, wonder how old that is. There's another wee cave up there. I'm going to look it up and I'm going to leave it here. Why they just abandoned all this material. Strange. We're done with the caves. Rick's happy that we're done with the steep slopes, because all I heard was Rick kept shouting, "Rob, the edge," and I'm just like, what's that?
Every edge he went near, I was mothering him going, Get away from the edge.
Aye,
Get away from the edge, Rob.
pretty much.
Stand where you are.
But he did save my arse, I'm not gonna lie. I could have died in Wales. It's crazy. Woo! The scale of them. I know I keep saying it, but you just can't go over how big this place is. Look at that for a view. We literally just walked maybe 20 minutes in the wrong direction. So we're back to where we started with the mill, and we're going to go this way to the village. Oh, aye. So this is basically the old train track. It's pretty cool, eh? A wee miner's cart. So that would have been the winch for pulling the carts up on the tracks. It's been coming up for basically down there. How cosy would this have been? So the old miners' huts. So pretty much every one of them is the same, with the wee inlets and the fire, and I'm guessing this was probably their bedroom and their wee window.
Oh, no, 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 no.
So not only did I nearly die, I crashed the drone into the trees. Well, I didn't crash it, the wind took it and crashed it, but it's alright. The DJI Neo is rugged, it takes a lot to break them. Apparently there was like 200 miners staying here at the one time, and some of them were too tired to actually leave, so the bosses would charge them to stay here. Even though they were already working here, they charged them to stay here, so the workers ended up working overtime just to make up for the loss in wages. This was their whole life, staying here and probably just sending money back to their families. That's as the weather's starting to come in now, as you can see. So we got the drone shots. I nearly died, the drone nearly died. Aye, it's been an adventure, so we're going to go and find our park up for the night. I'm shattered and I know he is as well, so let's get back to the car park. Now the fitness is about to be tested again. try to climb the hill that we've just came down. See, I'm actually fine, I'm just huffing and puffing for his benefit. I need to make it look as though I'm struggling so he doesn't feel self-conscious. And we at the top. That's a deep burn. Get me back to the van. Hey, Dobbies. I don't know if it's because the adrenaline's wore off now, but my back, my elbow, my knee, everything's just hurting now. Oh, I need to get this bag off. Oh. See that way where you take a tumble and you don't really feel it until later? I think that's the boat that I'm in now. I think it was about 4 or 5 o'clock we came here. It's now 8 o'clock, so not a bad wee hike. Let's get changed and get to the park up. Just like that. Hi-ho, away we go. Sorry, I know, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm sorry. Thank you. So the park up that we're going to just now is actually just next to a castle, and Rick said he wanted to cross off a castle on this trip, so he's going to get to do it there. Actually reminds me of Aviemore a wee bit. Well, that's not happening. So the entrance to the car park's got a yellow metal bollard up to stop people camping there. So we're going to go to a spot that we wanted to go to the other day, but the road was closed. I'm gutted for Rick though, because I wanted him to get his castle. I want to go to the shop and get some supplies. Right, ready to rock and roll. So if you're in the North Wales area, Dinorwic quarry should be on your list of things to see.
How nice was that drive?
Oh, it was lovely, mate.
That was a lovely drive.
It was lovely. You want to see what that car park's like? Because it's right next to the water. This is what I passed when I came to get you. See if you just keep following it all the way around. That's where the copper mine is.
Ah, you came through this bit?
Aye. Wait till you see the other park up down there. So we're going to try the other one that's on the left hand side, and it's right on the water. Like a glove. So Rick hasn't seen this side of Wales, all these park ups, and his face there was just like, oh, this is cracking in it, so I'm chuffed that he's getting to see it. Take a look at that, right on the water.
Windy spot.
Just to see that and have your coffee in the morning, something else. I'm going to need to... He's so loud at talking, isn't he?
Doors open, and that's going to be the view. I can't wait for breakfast with that.
We're going to get some grubbling and just sit and enjoy that view, so aye, let's get to it. And for the first time ever, having dinner in Dobby, Rick in his van. Just in case anybody's wondering how big Dobby is, you can fit us two in it.
Easy.
So you could fit another 2 people in here. We're shattered, so we're both going to get these out. We're both going to have a beer and download all the footage for the day, see how close to death I actually came. I'm going to end the episode here. If you're watching my video, go over to Rick and his van, because you're going to see it from a different perspective, so there may be stuff that I've no filmed, i.e. falling down a cliff. He caught it, so if you want to see that, then obviously go over to his channel, drop him a wee subscribe as well. But if you haven't enjoyed the series, guys, want to drop it a wee like in the video and let us know in the comments. And if you haven't already, why not get subscribed and hit that bell notification so you're always notified when we drop a new video. So until the next one, guys, peace. Just disgusting. Look at, there's pineapple in that. This is the first campsite that RobnDob has been on as well. We've had our first disagreement. It was obviously going to happen at some point.